The Genius Club with Prairie Pine. Chapter 58. The Storm is Coming. Alex shook his head. Could elimination have side effects? Science fiction movies never mentioned anything like this. In their settings, hibernation was an easy thing. Just sleep for a few hundred, a few thousand, or even 10,000 years, and it would all be over. After Ethan mentioned it, Alex realized this oversight. As the saying goes, every medicine has 3 parts of poison. What medicine or treatment method doesn't have the slightest side effect? Not to mention something as complex as hibernation, a human body project. It was impossible to have no side effects at all. I don't know, Professor Hughes, Alex replied honestly. Are there any other side effects of hibernation? Are they related to physical functions? Ethan shook his head, stretched out his index finger, and tapped his own head. The biggest side effect is that long-term inactivity of brain signals can lead to varying degrees of amnesia. In fact, there will be no side effects at all in terms of physical functions. Even if there is some muscle atrophy, it can be recovered through exercise. But damage to brain memory is unavoidable, no matter what. The current theory of hibernation can indeed slow down various physiological reactions of the human body by dozens or even hundreds of times. But the principle of brain memory is very complex. It is a vague retrieval mode maintained by nerve signal stimulation. I won't tell you too much about the complicated stuff, Alex. In short, the longer the hibernation time, the more memories will be lost. Of course, everyone's actual situation will be slightly different, but if the hibernation time exceeds 20 years, there's a high probability that all memories will be lost. Alex nodded. Amnesia as a side effect sounded really reasonable. Ethan stroked his daughter's dry arm and smiled calmly. It doesn't matter if Gloria forgets me. Even if she forgets everything completely, she will start her brand new life. And it doesn't matter if she remembers me as her old father. But I don't want to forget her. I don't want to forget Gloria. The only time Gloria was lively and active was when she was a child, and my memories of her are only this little bit. I don't want to lose any of these memories. Moreover, if I lose my memory, does that mean my emotions will disappear too? If after waking up, Gloria and I become strangers with no feelings at all, I think that's a terrible thing. Ethan looked at Alex and smiled softly. So, I won't go into hibernation. I will keep the memories of Gloria until the last second of my life, and I will use the last second of my life to develop a better hibernation chamber for her. So, Alex, if you're still around when Gloria wakes up in the future, please take more care of this child for me. Alex waved his hand instinctively. No. He couldn't bear this entrustment. Professor Hughes, I think you don't have to think so pessimistically, Alex comforted him. No one can predict the development of science and technology. Maybe one day we will solve the side effect of amnesia. You still need to take more care of your health. Which father doesn't want to watch his daughter grow up? Ethan smiled and didn't say much. You came here specially? Do you have something to do, Alex? Alex nodded, took out the invitation, and explained his purpose. This Saturday night, which was the night after tomorrow, X Company would hold a grand victory banquet, and wanted to invite Ethan to attend. Alex had thought Ethan would definitely decline. However, sure, Ethan agreed with a smile, patted Alex on the shoulder. You've helped me so much. I have to go to support you. I haven't been this happy and relaxed in a long time. That day, Let's have a few drinks. It was unexpectedly smooth. That night, Alex had originally planned to find Cece in his dream to confirm if there were any memories of this era in her memory fragments, and ask if she had any impression of the name Sophia. But several middle-level leaders of the company insisted on pulling Alex to eat and drink. He couldn't refuse their kind invitation, and didn't get home until midnight. Next morning, when he arrived at the company, Alex reported to Director Emma that Ethan would come to the victory banquet. Emma smiled as if she had expected it. Sure enough, sending you to deliver the invitation was the right choice. If we had gone, Professor Hughes might not have given us this face. I don't have that much face either, Alex replied honestly. It's just that Professor Hughes is in a good mood recently, so he also wants to relax. Emma bent down, took out 4 or 5 red invitations from the drawer below and said, "Some people can't come to the victory banquet. Take these extra invitations. If you have any relatives, classmates, or friends, you can invite them to come and play." Alex only took 1. I just need 1. I only have 1 friend in East Sea City. He had told Ryan before that if he became rich, he wouldn't forget him. How could he leave out Ryan, that foodie, from such a luxurious dinner buffet? Is the victory banquet only for our company's employees, besides Professor Hughes? Emma nodded. This is originally our company's internal event. I didn't invite anyone else, for fear that everyone wouldn't be able to relax. But this morning, a big shot took the initiative to ask to attend, saying he wanted to come to the scene to congratulate us. Who is it? Alex asked curiously. You know him, Emma smiled. Derek Hart. Alex was quite surprised. Derek is coming? I really didn't expect him to take the initiative to come and congratulate us. What are you thinking, Alex? Of course not us. Emma tucked the broken hair beside her ear behind her ear. Derek doesn't care about our little business and small achievements. His main purpose in coming is to congratulate Professor Hughes. I told you before that Derek has been the only one funding Professor Hughes all these years. Besides, he himself is a very enthusiastic supporter of scientific undertakings. I guess he learned that Professor Hughes would come to our victory banquet and wanted to congratulate him in person. But he definitely won't stay here long. Derek is a very cultivated and visionary person. At most, he will give a congratulatory speech, say, "Hello, meet Professor Hughes," and then leave. He won't stay for dinner. Oh, that made sense. Derek was here for Ethan, so everything made sense. His admiration and respect for scientists were obvious to all. Ethan had achieved such a great achievement. Derek was probably happier than Ethan himself. It had to be said that this MX Company victory banquet was also a gathering of outstanding people. Being able to invite Ethan was already an honor. It was even more unexpected that Derek would come to the scene to congratulate them. The gold content of our victory banquet is really high. The 2 most influential people in EC City are coming. Alex smiled. Emma didn't speak, just looked at Alex with a hesitant expression. This made Alex feel uncomfortable. Was there a fly on his face? What's wrong, Director Emma? Emma smiled meaningfully and continued. What you said is not wrong. Our victory banquet does have a high gold content. Do you remember what I told you when we attended the science fundraising dinner last time? Every time Derek attends an important banquet, he will bring his precious daughter, as if showing her off, afraid that everyone won't know he has such a beautiful daughter. So, she looked up at Alex. Derek isn't coming alone this time. He said he would bring his daughter with him, Sophia.